Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor S. S. Patnaik, sir, esteemed Registrar, sir, in absentia, respected COE, sir, Revered Director of Schools, Professor Bakshi and Professor Altaf Khan, sir, esteemed head of the department, esteemed faculty members and staffs of Odisha State Open University. We are assembled here to commemorate the induction program for the February 2026 batch for both the UG and the PG program. So before the final meeting, I would like to request Dr. Navakumar Panda sir to chant the Mangala sir. I would like to request everyone to kindly stand.
हरिः ॐ नीलाद्रौ शङ्खमध्ये शतदलकमले रत्नसिंहासनस्थं सर्वालङ्कारयुतनवघनरुचिरं संयुतां चाग्रजेनं भद्राया वामभागे रत्नजुतं ब्रह्मरुद्रेदवन्द्यं देवानां सारमिषं स्वजनपरिवृतं ब्रह्मोदरो स्मरामि। हरिः ओम् हरिः ओम् हरिः ओम्।
Thank you, sir. So after paying our obeisance to the Lord Almighty, let us proceed to the final session. So before further proceeding, I would like to just recite a few lines from Gitanjali by Rabindranath Tagore. That actually he dedicates it to our nation India. That where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, let my country out. So it is exactly where our university is committed and is constantly in the path of fostering these values into our learners and students. So now I would like to request Professor Dr. A.K. Tripathi, our academic coordinator, sir, to kindly address.
Thank you, sir. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Shyamsundar Patnaik, sir, distinguished Registrar, Dr. Chittaranjan Sahu, sir, respected Deputy Registrar, Sri Saroj Kant Naik, sir, esteemed Controller of Examinations, Dr. Umacharan Pati, sir, Honorable Director of School of Business and Management, Professor Dr. Muhammad Altaf Khan, sir, Honorable Director of School of Social Sciences, Dr. Satyananda Bakshi, sir, my dear colleague and Director Shika, Dr. Ashish Das, sir, respected heads of departments of all our UG and PG programs, esteemed faculty colleagues, members, and staff, and my dear learners, a very warm and heartfelt good evening to you all. It is indeed a moment of immense joy and academic pride for us to welcome you all to this induction program for the academic session 2025-26. Today is not just the beginning of a program, it is the beginning of a new chapter in your life, a chapter filled with possibilities, aspirations, and transformation. At the outset, I offer my respectful gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, whose visionary leadership continues to set the university as a beacon of inclusive, flexible, and quality education. His belief in the power of education to transform lives is what brings all of us together on this platform today. I also extend a warm welcome to our respected Registrar, Deputy Registrar, Controller of Examinations, and our esteemed directors. Their presence today is not merely ceremonial, it reflects a shared commitment towards your success, your growth, and your future. My dear learners, each of you have arrived here with a story. Some of you may be continuing your academic journey without interruption. Some of you may be balancing work, family, and studies. and perhaps some of you may have taken a courageous step to return to education after a long gap. Whatever your journey has been, today all your paths converge into one shared destination: learning, growth, and self-transformation. In the open and distance learning system of our university, education is not confined to classrooms. It travels with you, it sits with you at your study table, accompanying you during your late night efforts, and grows silently through your persistence. This system trusts us, it gives you flexibility, but with that flexibility comes responsibility also. Let me state very clearly to all of you, success in this journey will not depend on how much time you have. It will depend on how sincerely you use that time. There may be moments when you feel challenged. There may be times when you balance your responsibilities with difficult situations. But remember, every page you read, every assignment you complete, every concept you understand, bring you one step closer to the person you aspire to become. Over the course of the programs, whatever you have undertaken in our university, it will be guided through the academic structure, evaluation systems, and support mechanism of the university. But beyond all that, I want you to understand one thing, that is the important truth. Learning here is a partnership. We as faculty and administrators are committed to guiding you, supporting you, and working along with you. But the journey itself, you must walk with determination. With these words, I wish you all the best. I invite you to dream boldly, but also to work steadily toward these dreams. Let this program not just inform you, but inspire you. Let it not just guide you, but transform you. Once again, I extend my heartfelt welcome to all our dignitaries, respected faculty members, and especially to you, our dear learners, the true purpose of this institution. May your journey here be meaningful, enriching, and successful. Thank you very much. Now, I take the privilege of inviting our respected Director, School of Social Sciences, Dr. Bakshi sir, to kindly address the board.
Thank you, Dr. Professor L.K. Tripathi. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor S.S. Patnaik ji, Esteemed Register, Dr. Chittaranjan Sahu, Revered Controller of Examinations, Uma Charan Pati, respected Deputy Registrar, Mr. Saroj Kant Naik, Director of Business Study, Professor Muhammad Altaf Khan, Director SICA, Dr. Ashish Das, Professor and Head, Department of Management Study, Professor Lakhon Kumar Tripathi, all heads of department, faculty members of both permanent campus and regional centers, and my dear learners. At the outset, as the Director of School of Social Sciences and Humanities, I want to extend a hearty welcome to you all to this induction program for newly enrolled learners for academic session 2025-26, that is session beginning from February 2026. Dear learners, as we know, this induction meeting is being organized to orient you, that is students, faculty members, program coordinators, about the modus operandi and overall preparedness of the academic activities of our 19 EGPG program. At present, the Odisha State Open University is offering 19 EGPG program for these sessions since last academic sessions. The Odisha State Open University in 2026 is completely different from Odisha State Open University in the past. The academic horizon of the universities is expanding both horizontally as well as vertically after the joining of this professor, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Shyam Sundar Patnaik ji, in June 2024. Dear learners, I shall give you 4 reasons why you should study in this Odisha State Open Universities. The first point is, the first reason for which we should undergo your UG PG program in Open University is opportunity to crack competitive examinations. Dear learners, you'll be surprised to know that all 19 UG PG programs of the Odisha State Open Universities have been mapped with the curriculum of Odisha Public Service Commission, Service Selection Board, GRF and UGC NET, enabling the learners and students to crack the competitive examinations. The second reason is the launching of LMS portal. At present, the Odisha State Open University is running its LMS portal through ULEC, where the 8-octant approach has been appropriately integrated. Thirdly, launching of e-evaluations. The university has launched its e-evaluation through COMET EduTech Private Limited since last year, by which the answer script of the students are being evaluated through all accuracy and less time. Dear learners, I would like to enlighten you that in this connection, that a government deputy controller of examinations, Professor Dr. Umacharan Pati, has joined this university a couple of months back, who is leaving no stone unturned in streamlining the examination system of the universities. As Director, School of Social Sciences, I have personally felt in his initiative, a short board of study is being conducted in the university for selecting the panel of evaluators, moderators, and question setters for timely publication of the result. Last but not the least, the preparation of PG curriculum. Dear learners, the Odisha State Open University has prepared its PG curriculum aligned with NEP 2020. This is the first university across the country which has prepared its PG curriculum compatible with NEP 2020, UGC curriculum and credit framework for PG program published in June 2024, and National Higher Education Qualification Framework. Here I take this opportunity to express my gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor S.S. Patnaik ji for his constant guidance and visionary leadership, which inspired to push up the Odisha State Open University in the right directions. Dear students, let me acquaint with the PG curriculum of the universities. Under the School of Social Sciences and Humanities, we at present offer 12 PG programs. Any graduate from any recognized universities are eligible for admission to this PG program. We provide provision of 1 year PG after 4 year UG or 2 year PG after 3 year UG in our PG curriculum, allowing multiple entry and exit with academic recognition at each stage. The content of the PG subject or courses has been compared with 5 benchmark universities of the country, while in order to bring the parity at the national level. Looking into the level of PG program, the curriculum have been balanced with level 3 to 5 of the modified Bloom's taxonomy level. So also is the SLM content. All PG program covers 86 credit. The PG curriculum covers subject-specific core courses, multidisciplinary courses, skill enhancements courses, value-added courses, UGC mandatory courses, and exit options. With PG curriculum, students who want to exit after 1 year, or that is second semester, with PG diploma is required to successfully complete 6 credit of the following additional 2 skills, namely AR, augmented reality, virtual reality, and digital twin for disaster management. Second, cyber security, artificial intelligence, and intensive of 3 credit. So far as the assessment and evaluation is concerned, there is a provision of continuous assessment of 25% and end semester of 75%. End semester theory examinations follow standard duration of 3 hours and question paper based on quick reaction, cognitive focus, application focus, and analysis focus. Minimum 75% attendance is required in the theory examination. Up to 15% relaxation for genuine reasons are allowed. We have provisions of re-evaluation and transparency in assessment. Now I am going to make you acquainted with the UG curriculum of the Orissa State Open University. Under the School of Social Sciences and Humanities, at present we provide 6 UG programs. In our UG curriculum, we have adopted the UG curriculum prepared by the Orissa State Higher Education Council. While accepting the curriculum prepared by the Orissa State Higher Education Council, aligned with NEP 2020, we have very meticulously followed the UGC curriculum and credit framework for UG program published in December 2022. The UG curriculum have been designed covering core courses, multidisciplinary courses, skill enhancement courses, ability enhancement courses, value-added courses, community engagement, intensive, and provision of free exit and entry. So far as the exit option are concerned, there are 3 exit options in the UG curriculum. Exit option 1, students who want to exit after 1 year or second semester, securing 42 credits, will be awarded UG certificate provided they complete 4 credit skill-based vocational course offered by the Orissa State Open University. Exit option 2, students who want to exit after second year or fourth semester, securing 84 credit, will be awarded with EG diploma provided they successfully completed an additional 4 credit in skill-based courses offered by Orissa State Open University. Coming to the third exit option, students who want to undertake 3-year UG program will be awarded UG degree, that is pass, securing 126 credit. Finally, in our 4-year bachelor degree, that is 8th semester, a honor students will take 3 core courses for 12 credit instead of research paper or dissertation. Similarly, students opting for honors with research in 8th semester must complete a rigorous research project of 12 credit in its major area of study. This is all about the UG-PG curriculum. Thank you very much. Before concluding my remarks, I would like to enlighten you, my dear learners. You please make yourself acquainted. 4 points. Keep in touch with the study centers, counselors, as 75% attendance is compulsory and mandatory. Secondly, always visit our website daily. Check your email and WhatsApp daily. Getting SLM has become easier today. Thank you very much.
We owe you great research for your vibrant and all-inclusive speech. You have touched all aspects of our university and all its branches, in which the university is committed to facilitate the students and to save their future in a better way. So thank you so much. Now we would like to request Professor Dr. Muhammad Altaf Khan sir, Director, School of Business and Management Studies, to kindly address. Sir.
ସାର୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି କି ନାହିଁ? ନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଧେ। ସେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି, ସମ୍ବଲପୁର ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି। ଇଜ୍ କମିଂ ଟୁ ସମ୍ବଲପୁର। ସେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କନେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଯିବେ କରିଦେବେ ନେକ୍ସଟ।
Now, I'd like to invite our controller of examination, Dr. Himachal Pati sir, to kindly.
Thank you. Esteemed Vice Chancellor, Odisha State Open University, our Registrar, Deputy Registrar, all the senior professors in charge of academics and other SLM and other sections, other faculty members, and my dear colleagues, and the fresh learners, those who have joined online today. On behalf of Odisha State Open University, I welcome all of you to this great university. I am saying this great university because of two main reasons. The first one is that I was a part of a regular university 3 months back. I stayed there, worked there, both as an administrator and also academician for 12 years. I joined this university February, second week of February. Immediately after joining, within 10 days time, I could learn that in an open university system, the perception that is outside there and the reality is a complete difference. A huge difference is there. People outside says that in the open university system, those students come who are maybe not at par with the students of regular university. One. Secondly, there is a belief outside that those students who do not get admission into good universities and colleges, they opt for the open university. Third category, those who are dropped out of the regular university education system, they prefer. Then also people say that only those who are working professionals, they prefer to come to the open university. But that kind of perception is not to be accepted at all. I am saying this with responsibility because for whatever things I have understood in the last 3 months' time, whether we talk about the structure or the system or the processes that are being followed in this university, we get students of all categories. And saying that only students, dropped out students or maybe students not getting admission, the regular system are coming to open university is wrong, 100% wrong. We have got so many good students, so many bright students, they are preferring to come to this university. That is the first reason. Second reason why I should appreciate your decision to join the Open University as a student, either in the UG or the PG course, is the kind of atmosphere, the kind of ecosystem that has been developed here by our Vice Chancellor, Professor Patnaik sir. I cannot explain you through this particular online interaction. Once you are a part of this university system and processes, you will be able to understand and also appreciate. In the days to come, you are definitely going to do that. If you look at the NEP, the National Education Policy, it is outcome-based education policy. When you say it is outcome-based education policy, how to differentiate between outcome and output? Output talks about the result of a process. Outcome talks about the effect of a process. Parinam and Prabha. Earlier policies used to be having emphasis on output. That's why we are basically knowledge centric, talking about grades, talking about 99% mark, talking about material possession, buildings, hundreds of lots of lands, and a big fat bank account. Now, this policy says that education system should be such which has an impact on the society. It should be an effective education system where it is outcome oriented, and we can see outcome in many ways. There are multiple dimensions. If I give 2 examples in brief, if we talk about the Indian knowledge system, now it is an integral part of the new education policy. Some people say that what is the need of keeping IKS as a part of the new education policy? You will be able to appreciate why I am linking these two, the outcome-based education and the IKS. Now in the IKS we say that what is important? Knowledge, skill or attitude. There are 3 components of the NEP. One is the knowledge, then the skill and attitude. Earlier policy, what we used to do, our emphasis was all along on the knowledge part. That's why now students are lacking skill, life skill as well as other professional skills, and that's why the question of unemployment is arising everywhere. Thirdly, suppose we are having knowledge, you have very good grades, you are a passed out of a very good university system, you are skilled, But if you don't have the right attitude to deal with your own life, right attitude to work, be a part of a particular organization or ecosystem, if your attitude is not pro-social, if it is not pro-people, then also you are not going to be a successful person in this world. Therefore, if you have attitude, you have everything. If you have knowledge, there is no guarantee that you will have a good attitude. So this education policy talks about competency, and competency depends on the converse part of all the three: knowledge plus skill plus attitude. If you have all the three, then that will make you competent. And why we relate this to Indian knowledge system? Because such kind of attitudinal changes, value-based education system, there are systems and processes which are rooted to our own traditions and culture and ethics. Those can be appreciated and included in the education system. Then only you can change the attitude part of our students and our learners. Therefore, we must appreciate the system. And why I am saying this university, under the able leadership of the Vice Chancellor, has not only complied to the NEP structure and system and processes, but SAR has also started taking actions on skill development courses. Now, when I am saying the skill development courses, here he is starting 180 skill development courses at the basket, because it talks about holistic education system. Outcome-based education is useless unless and until it is supported by holism. You have to consider a student not as a student, but as the son and daughter of a particular parent. If a student is coming to us and we are treating him as a student, we forget about his mental condition, the kind of environment he belongs to, what are the problems associated with it, which is family, whether a student is in depression, what kind of a situation a student is facing at home and in the society. That part we are not taking into consideration. So when treating a learner just as a student is not part, it is a partial analysis rather. We have to look into the holistic part. That's where it talks about the Panchakosha theory. It talks about health for all. That means preventive healthcare, it talks about promotive healthcare, it talks about Ayurveda, it talks about other education, other health and awareness system that we practice in India. So holism, skill and competency and attitude, those things available in the knowledge system, all these things are to be considered to make your attitude good and appreciate the education policy for creating good citizens of India. Then only you can talk to Viksit Bharat. So in the basket of 180, it is skill development courses. The Vice Chancellor is starting very soon. We are already announced on those courses. All the 180 courses are not relating to professions alone. You will get a number of life management courses, self-management courses, value-oriented courses, happiness courses. So all these courses will definitely help you, the students and the learners, so that you can proudly say that being a part of or choosing Odisha Open State University is the right decision, and will definitely get benefited out of your association with our university. Thank you very much for choosing us. But as our Professor Boxy sir said at the beginning, be an active learner. That is also a part of the attitude domain. Because teachers will teach you, counselors will tell you how to handle your courses and how to write examinations. But in our examination system also, we follow the Bloom's taxonomy as per the advice of our Vice Chancellor. We have a CCA that is comprehensive and continuous evaluation system. You have to submit 2 assignments per course for 25%. Then you have to appear on term examination. We are streamlining the system now. We have online evaluation system. We are trying to publish the result within a very short period of time. So these facilities are there. We are going to get all those facilities in the days to come. But what I'm trying to tell you is that be a good learner, be a person with that positive attitude, so that you can attend to all the requirements of the system, all the processes that are followed here. You visit the University of Sir regularly, be in contact with your subject teachers, study center professionals or personnel, also with all the systems in the administrative process system of our university. Make yourself updated, write the examinations on time. In the open system, generally what students do, they keep on waiting till the period of the entire period tenure of the course is over. So write the examinations every semester. take proper actions, submit the assignments on time. There is also online system is there. You don't have to go to anywhere. You submit the systems your assignments online. Write the examination. You get the result at home, being at home. So these systems are there, but we have to change your attitude towards your own education and your own learning. So thank you very much for joining Lord Step University. Whatever the problems you have, you can communicate with us. Very shortly, we are going to start effective section in the examination sections. All frequently asked questions, you will get the answers. Our 24/7 161 so helpline number is there. But now we can contact during the office hours 10 to 5 because there are certain technical difficulties. If the days to come, we also make it 24/7. But from 10 to 5, you contact through our helpline number. We have special one person, fixed one person there. No phone calls should be unanswered. That is what instruction we have given under our guidance of our Vice Chancellor. Or whatever mails you are writing to the officials, to the COE and the other officials, or the departments or the administration, all the mails should be replied to you. Maybe it will take 1 or 2 days time, but you will get the reply. So we are changing things very frequently and also in a very fast manner. You will get all good services. Whatever problems, feedbacks you have, you can communicate with us so that we can develop our education system, and that is the basic objective of our research state of university. Thank you very much for joining with us. Be active, be active, try to have a good attitude so that we can have the digital border. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, sir, for your vibrant speech. And indeed, right from the ancient thinkers like Adi Shankaracharya to modern philosophers and thinkers like Ramakrishna. But I could remember is that they laid significant emphasis on one particular aspect, that the role of education is to liberate and to emancipate the very heart and soul of a student and its child. And exactly this is where OSA State Open University comes into the picture, because we constantly aims at giving up new avenues, new opportunities, new scope to the learners, right from our skill courses to value-added courses to all the panoramic options that the students are getting here. Certainly, they are not going to get in a very conventional and then university. So, thank you so much. As Professor Altaf Khan sir has joined us already, so now I would like to request Professor Dr. Mohammad Altaf Khan sir, Director, School of Business and Management Studies, to address. Sir, please.
Thank you, respected Vice Chancellor sir, dear colleagues, and my dear student. As I am traveling, so I am getting some problem. However, I may kindly be excused by our sirs. My dear students, this day is the induction day where you are going to change your career with a degree from OSU. In induction program, I want to say few things which has not been covered by learned speakers. My dear learners, you have already admitted. Now you will be given the course material, you will be given the contact classes, you will be given all supports by entire team. Our team is well prepared, our team is well guided by our academic heads and by our honorable vice chancellor. My dear students, my dear learners, my dear colleagues, we are having a very good opportunity to work under Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Shamsundar Patnaik ji, because he is the person with two different angles. One is from management, he is perfect manager. From technology, he is the person who is popularly known in North India as a antenna man. He is the person who worked along with two more Europeans for our mobile phone without that antenna which we used to get in 96, 97. So that technology he has explored in different way to adopt it in teaching the distance learning program. So it is a rarest of the rare opportunity to all of us to work, and it is greatest opportunity to the learners to get themselves acquaint with their course in a different way. They have time freedom, they have good opportunity to uh, contact, and they have a very good opportunity to get themselves with new NEP program, where we are going to give you in second year the what that research oriented opportunity of training. Therefore, dear learners, I welcome you all to the university and to your concerned department. I pray that you will be a good performer, and definitely with the help of the university, you will grow in your future uh, plan. I wish you all the success, and I pray Almighty for better learning and its adoption by our learners. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of inspiration. Now it's time to hear the architect of the university and of all of us who has been giving constantly tireless and sincere efforts to reshape the university and its environment again and again in so many ways and in different forms. So now may I request our esteemed Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Santindra Patnaik, sir, to unmute.
Thank you. Namaskar, and at the outset, I extend a hearty welcome to all my learners and pray Almighty to bless them to fulfill their dreams and also give strength and support to OSU so that OSU becomes a supporting pillar for these learners to help them fulfilling their dreams. As you are starting your a new education journey with our university in a new family, let me tell you certain things which are very required as a learners to understand and also remember. In any education system, they stand on 4 pillars: curriculum, teaching learning, assessment, and the instructional resources are the resources which used for taking care of the curriculum. As already told by your director of school, Professor Bakshi, our curriculum is very much optimized. The curriculum is compiled in such a way that it takes care of your National Education Policy 2020, it takes care of your competitive examination, it takes care of your holistic development. To only having a curriculum is not sufficient enough. The curriculum should be executed. And to execute this curriculum or to implement this curriculum, we have really taken technology as a big tools along with us to support you. So basically, as a OSU student, you will have a better digital empowerment compared to any other students. I can guarantee you that. If you see, you are not only getting your learning resources as a printing material, which has already been dispatched to you. By this time, you might have received it also. Top of that, as a second line, we have kept eSLM, that soft copy of that SLM available in your LMS. From this year onwards, we have stopped sharing this learning material with other university students. Only our registered students through this LMS will be in a position to access these materials. So therefore, this is a very competitive materials which we have created for you so that you will have some upper hand as compared to the other university students. This is the only university who supports their students through podcast. With time, you'll see that your faculty members, they will go on giving you more and more and more podcast sessions that will give you a lot of clarity to your understanding of this subject, lot of insight to dive into this subject. So this is the only university who has a podcast approach of reaching out to the learners. Video lectures are also being prepared. The faculty members, they are going to also support you through the video lectures. Lot of other materials are also being now connected, shared through your LMS. Your LMS is not confined only to learning materials. It is also connecting to the peers, alumni, the professionals, the opportunity for internship. If you go through the LMS, so therefore get acquainted with the LMS, because your classroom is your LMS only. Now, another one thing I want to tell you, you are a proud student or learner of this university where all your faculty members are well versed with Bloom's taxonomy. I can tell you, because I have now seen other university as additional charge, as vice chancellor with additional charge, except my university, each and every faculty who are very much aware of Bloom's taxonomy, others are not. So therefore, they are in a position to give you that level of learning which is required by our all these document, whether it is a national higher education qualification framework, whether it is a national skill qualification framework, whether it is a national credit framework, all these levels they are very much aware of. So they are abreast with what changes happening in the regulation, in the regulatory authority, and that is what exactly is getting replicated in front of you. So that way you are one such learners who are having the latest opportunity to know how the country's education system is moving towards. As I move into the assessment, your formative assessment is more assignment intensive. So when you are going for assignment submission, we ensure that let it be hassle-free online submission for you. You don't really go and with a folded hand approach somebody that you keep my assignment. You are freedom, you are now given that freedom that your intelligence level get the assignment done and submit using your normal hand-on tools, which you say mobile phone or any type of connectivity which you are having to our portal. And the first part of assignment is more like knowledge domain. It is cognitive intensive. Whereas second assignment is more towards the task base, case studies base. So that will give you a real life feel of how this subject you are going to use in a real life scenario. If a complex problem is right in front of you, how can you solve that? To facilitate that, our faculty members, they have already started the process of giving you case studies bank. It will go on improving because as we are evolving with time, they have also other works to support, but they are now uploading their case studies and as a bank, and you can go through this bank gradually, and each department wise there are assignment in charge, there are grievance in charge. So this university has two-layer human contact approach to support you, one at the department level, one at the study center level. So therefore, you are such lucky learners that as and when required, not only our AI Sarthi, which we have integrated to our LMS, top of that, there is a human touch for you. So you can really use their support, get to know how the things can move, and gradually explore. As you explore, you'll see that lot of opportunities are available to you. This is one such university who has now started taking care of career in such a way that 30,000 competitive examination questions are going to be released in front of you. Already, let me tell you happily that my faculty members, they almost all department have reached 10,000 competitive objective questions for you. So you imagine you are that learners who will be preparing before going to a competitive examination with 30,000 questions in your particular discipline. So that takes care of almost 40 to 50% of the expected questions in an examination center. So rest, obviously, you will save a lot of time in that, and accordingly, you will have one such group of people who will flourish better way compared to other students. So this is a unique initiative of our university, because we really feel for you, we really devote time for you. That's why this type of transformations are happening, because the faculty members are, it is not they are just having an approach of going with a routine way of touching their students, but they are also realizing that we have beyond certain level to do something so that our learners are benefited out of that. Another thing which I would like to tell you, in India, we are the only university, on record I can say you that, on India, we are the only university whose every subject last unit is having a AI. So this artificial intelligence is not a single book for you now. You are now going to live with artificial intelligence, so that if you have any fear factor with you, if you have any lacuna with you over these 3-4 years, as you go with time with our university, you will see that you are just like playing with AI like a small tools, and you'll get acquainted with that, and you'll get upper end in your competitive examinations also. Indian knowledge systems, this university introduced in an early stage, where Odisha knowledge system OKS is integral part of our Bharatiya Sikha Parampara. So the Gyan Parampara, Bharatiya Gyan Parampara, in that our Odisha Gyan Parampara is also an integral part. We have people like Patani Samanta. We have never explored that. So now we have created a single IKS, because it is a terminology people are using, Indian knowledge system, but generally it is Bharatiya Gyan Parampara, which we have created as a book. But now each department has been given a task that they have to now find out in their respective discipline how the Bharatiya Gyan Parampara can be integrated in their respective discipline. So new syllabus which you'll get subsequently in August, and after that you'll see that political science is talking about that Bharatiya Gyan Parampara, which used to be practiced in political science. Economic department, they will be talking in that way. Similarly, Sanskrit department, they will be talking about that way. So that way you'll get connected to your roots of our heritage, our culture, or deep-rooted this Sanatani Dharma, or whatever cultural activities or social activities which we used to have in our epics. Those things also will be now brought in front of you through your curriculum. Then we are not just cognitive intensive, we have also taken care of the skill, so that you with cognitive plus skill acquire the right kind of competency. So you are competent enough to compete in this global competitive scenario. Then this university has a platform called Atis, where you can really put your creativity ideas, and if your ideas are well accepted by the reviewer team, then university will support you to explore that idea. So that means the university is not just thinking that open university students are just open and they are confined to only cognitive things. They are also can be entrepreneur, because they are open for everything. They can be skilled people, they can be cognitive knowledge domain people, they can be entrepreneur. So therefore we are trying to give you those platforms so that you can go on exploring and show your power, whatever your hidden power you are having, bring it out, and so that the society and you both are benefited out of that. Now when it comes to our evaluation system, this digital evaluation system, we are one such open university. Even IGNOU doesn't have a digital evaluation system. We have. So the digital evaluation system has now helped you that if you are not satisfied, you can ask for rechecking, you can ask for re-evaluations, and there is a transparency. If the evaluations are not taken care properly, then COE can take a stand and he can take care, and there is a AI analytics of that, how the students are performing and we also get that analytics in our LMS as well as in our examination system. So therefore, we have integrated this total system with artificial intelligence so that the data analytics, decision makings, and intermediate interventions are supported with the AI tools so that you get right information, right support in the right time. That's the way we look into this type of thing. This is one such university which has a AI books written in bilingual. Our university is having a artificial intelligence book written in Oriya. One page is Oriya, next page is English. So that means we have helped our students not only per subject having a last unit as AI, but at the same time giving a full-fledged AI book written in bilanguage way, so that even if somebody is having a problem of understanding English, they can also understand from the Oriya. And this is only university so far in the state has created this type of document. If I go on speaking on the type of approach, the type of support system, the type of initiative the university has taken, and the faculty members day and night they are working for you, you'll be surprised that no other university can really provide this type of facilities and opportunity to you. One more thing I would like to clarify. The people who are joining UG, those who have joined UG or those who have joined PG, if you have joined PG for 2 years, because obviously so far the 4 years UG student have not come out, then there is one exit option. Whereas those who have joined in UG, they have after 1 year one exit option, after 2 years another exit option, after 3 years another exit option. So whether you exit or not, my suggestion to you, after 1st years, once you complete 40 credits or 42 credits, whatever we have defined in our curriculum, you finish that skill part, that additional skill component of 4 credit or 6 credit, what your director of school defined for you, and get a UG certificate generated for you and put it in your ABC. Then you continue. In between, even if you are quitting, at least you have a UG certificate in your hand. Then within 4 years time, you can come in and again you can complete this scenario. Similarly, second year, when you are completing this second year credit, complete that requirement extra skill, so that skill will give you a UG diploma. So that get that certificate generated, put it in your ABC, Academic Bank of Credit. So similarly, you can go for the additional skill required in third year, so that you get a BA certificate, and at the end of fourth year, you are an honors graduate like that. So therefore, it is not necessarily that you only quit and get a certificate. You can very well be in the system and get this additional skill and generate this certificate, put it in ABC. At the same time, you can think of exploring the other certificate, other diploma which will be launching shortly. Even disaster management, we are going to launch disaster management certificate, disaster management diploma. So while pursuing your UG program, your PG program, you can get disaster management diploma, you can get disaster management UG certificate, even media certificate, media diploma. We are now going to integrate a basket of these things, and very shortly you'll have a lot of opportunity to simultaneously generating this certificate which you really link to your career, and you can explore those type of pathway to have a right kind of orbit to where you want to fly. So in nutshell, let me tell you, this is a university who has given you lot of platforms, lot of resources, lot of opportunities, and there is sincere efforts from the department side to see that their students, their learner reach to a particular height. So therefore, how you really proactively take advantage of these facilities created for you, that depends on your own efforts. If you really do efforts, I can guarantee you, you are no less than any students of a big university like JNU, Delhi University, or Siram School of Commerce, in any way less than them. It may be a situation that you didn't get opportunity to go there, read there, but now opportunities are at your doorstep, and how you are opening up your door, accepting that, and bringing it inside your drawing room or to your bedroom, to your study room, that depends on you. So if you can explore, expansion is your opportunity. If you don't explore, so limitation will be with you only, but university has opened up the door in many aspects. Before I stop, let me tell you, you have a platform called Prayas. Every year you get a platform called Prayas. In this Prayas, we would like to see your research bent of mind, your creativity of writing an article, your creativity of presenting a paper, your confidence of facing the audience, facing the questions. So all those things are possible in this university because every year there will be an annual event where in name of prayers. So if you can compete in that and come as a successful learners, then you'll be invited here, you'll be presenting your paper in front of a big gathering. So that is also another opportunity which is see here. There are many things department wise they will explain you because we didn't wanted induction program to be a 4 hours program. So therefore we decided that only the protocol people they will finish today as a customary and giving you some initial informations, but department will have separate induction for you. They will schedule it. They will have one-to-one review with you people and you'll get to know more. But let me tell you, department wise, they are attached with one event. Assignment is one person, grievance is one person, resource material is one person. So like that, you can really get connected and have a personal touch with your department. Then study center, because they will, our department will also conduct online classes. Though it is not there in ODL, they will try to give you some extra inputs by conducting online classes to take advantage of it. Another thing which I want to tell you, once the examination date is declared, form fill up date is declared, if there is a calamities, if there is a national competitive examination held, only then it will be shifted or extended. Other than that, there will be no shifting of any date. You may take it lightly, you take it very seriously, but I am a man of that firm commitment. I will not change any of the date once I declare. So therefore, stick to your timetable, because we are not only giving you knowledge, we are trying to create good human being, the human being who are required for the society. So therefore, the time management, sticking to the time is a good, the attribute one should develop or try to create. So therefore, university also ensure that no such shifting of date, declaring of date will happen. So be careful about that and be in touch with your department and LMS. LMS is ultimately your classroom. Always be in touch with that. Go through the website, because all your materials are now going to be through your LMS system. So at the end, again, blessings to all of you, and I welcome to this OSU family and hope that you will bring lot of learnings for this family so that the family will be proud of you. Thank you so much. God bless all of you.
What will never suffice to express our gratefulness to you, sir, for the amount of inspiration, hope, optimism you have engaged not only to the learners but also to the faculty members. Because it is a reminder that we should also be more committed, more devoted, and more sincere and technological. Thank you so much. Now I would like to request Director of SICA, Dr. Ashish Das, to offer some.
Very good evening to everyone present here both online and offline. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Shamsundar Patnaik, esteemed Registrar Dr. Sitaranjan Sir, esteemed Controller of Examination Dr. Himachal Bhatti, esteemed Head of Schools Professor Dr. Muhammad Altaf Khan and Dr. Farsanul Bakshi, Academic Coordinator and Head of MBA Disaster Management Professor Dr. S.K. Tripathi Sir, our respected Deputy Registrar Sir, Sri Saroj Naik Sir, esteemed Head of Departments, respected colleagues, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. I, Dr. Ashish Das, Director SICA, Odisha State Open University, deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on the occasion of this induction program organized for the newly enrolled learners of the academic session 2025-26 February batch. I express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Shamsundar Patnaik sir, for his inspiring inaugural address and for setting a visionary tone for our new learners. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed Registrar, Sir, Dr. Chittaranjan Sahu sir, for being with us and guiding us for this event. Esteemed CEO, Sir Dr. Umadulpati sir, and esteemed Head of Schools, Professor Dr. Muhammad Ansaf Khan sir, and Dr. Sachidanand Bakshi sir, for their insightful address and valuable guidance to our newly joining students. My special appreciation goes to Professor Dr. L.K. Tripathi sir for delivering a warm welcome address and to Dr. Navab Kumar Panda sir for his auspicious Mangala Shruti that gracefully marked the beginning of this session. I also take this opportunity to warmly welcome our newly enrolled learners and thank you for choosing Odisha State Open University as the future journey of your career. Let me reassure you that you have taken the right decision. We are committed to support you throughout your academic journey and wish you every success in this pursuit. Actually, as Senior Director, I expect the four quality in each of our students, at least four quality. That is one, compliance, that is like a banking personnel, to be disciplined like a defense personnel, to be rigorous like an academician, and to be relevant like an industrialist. So if you indulge all these four qualities, the platform is ready for you and you can come out with flying color. Finally, I extend my sincere thanks to the organizing team and the technical team for their dedicated effort in ensuring the seamless conduct of this session. Thank you all once again. I wish our students.
Abhinandan, can anybody interact? Is there a possibility? No,
I
it is
wish
just transmission going on.
your students, our students, the very best for the upcoming semesters in the respective program they are enrolled in. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir. At the end, apologize that a man's reach should exceed his grasp or parts that heaven fall. Heaven doesn't exist if a man would not go out of his grasp. So this is what exactly is the format of our university. So thank you so much, sir. It's a permission of our vice chancellor.
Okay.